Hey guys, as you can see, I just did dishes, and yes, there is another load of clothes washing. Don't know how that happened, but there seems to be a lot of clothes right now. I'm about to start supper. I'm making goulash the way I make it. It's very similar to the way my mama makes it, except I put a can of corn in it. It's the only difference, I think, but I'm not sure. But as you saw, well, you may not have noticed, but I stopped filming when I was doing the dishes over here, like unloading, because I was going to put my mortar and pestle back up, and I always have this little plastic shower cap type situation on top of it, but it's not actually a shower cap. It's made for bowls and stuff. I think I've shown y'all before. Let me just show you. These little things. You can get different brands, but it's just like a little cover for your food stuff. Well, anyways, I keep it up there and covered so it doesn't get dusty. Well, I also had a little glass dropper up there that I knocked down and broke, and when I started picking it up, I cut myself. So Jeff finished up the hand washing after he bandaged me. He finished up the hand washing of the dishes, which was like a couple iron skillets, the pan I'm about to use, and the lid to the Instant Pot. That's what that is. So he did that. So we got those dishes going, got some clothes going, and I'm about to start supper. It is later, but I'll talk to y'all while I'm doing this. Today, well, I'm about to put some ground beef in here to brown up. But today I had Judy Marie again, because Judy went back to the doctor, which I did put up a community post to tell y'all like what's going on, but she found out that there is a congenital heart block, that the baby has a congenital heart block, which makes her heart beat a lot slower than it should, like half as fast. So, she'll be having to go to a high-risk pregnancy specialist until she has her, and I believe that she's going to have to go to a pediatric cardiologist that specializes, this is just pepper, as you can see, it's just pepper, that specializes in high-risk or pregnancy. Whenever, you know, I don't know, whenever a lady's pregnant and baby has heart issues. Salt in there. So she's going to have to do that. She has 18 more weeks before she's 40 weeks, but she probably won't go for 40 weeks. She may go for like 37 or so. I'm not sure, but I just hope that she can carry her as long as she can. But we're still praying that maybe they're wrong, you know. We don't know. It could be wrong. But they are going to be monitoring her very closely. She's going to be going to the doctor quite a bit with this pregnancy, a lot more than any of her others. And a lot more than she has so far, because so far everything's been like normal with this one. But and all of her other pregnancies, I believe she just went to the doctor like you normally would while you're pregnant. I don't think she ever had anything like this happen before. Well, I know she hadn't had anything like this happen before, but what I'm saying is something happened while she's pregnant like that. So, okay, for whatever reason, the whole entire camera just shut down. But I was done talking about what I was talking about right that second anyway. I was taking that thing back to where it belongs, the those bowl covers. Anyway, I had Julie Marie, which is fun. She's very active, and we just hung out in the living room, watched some Baby First TV. Well, she didn't really watch much of it, but it was just a background. It was something there, and we just played. That's pretty much all we did. So that's what I've been doing today until after they left, and then I started doing my chores, and then I cut myself. I'm okay. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to get them wet, I guess you could say. So that's why Jeff did the dishes, which I could have put on gloves, and I was going to do that, but he did it, so I'm not going to complain when I'm getting help. He was out checking the animals, making sure they had all their feed and water and all that stuff, the chickens and stuff. He came back in and he said, "How did you do that?" I don't know. I was picking up the glass that I dropped and trying not to step on it and cut my foot. And I ended up cutting my hand. Or stabbing it or whatever. I'm going to stop talking about that. Might be gross. But anyway, all I'm going to be putting in this is the ground beef. I'm going to brown it real good. A can of corn with the liquid. 16 ounces of elbow noodles. I may just do 12, or I may not do the whole thing. I may go ahead and, I don't know. I'm probably going to do the 16 ounces. Jeff and Noah love this stuff. And ketchup. I may not have enough in this container. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of ketchup in that, but I may not have enough for this, so we'll see. Salt and pepper. And I'm kind of thinking about getting some of the beef bouillon stuff and water. I'm going to put water in it to cook the noodles. I'm thinking about getting the beef bouillon stuff, but then I don't know. Probably not, because I don't normally do that. So it's 6 ingredients, 7 ingredients if you count the water. It's beef, noodles, corn, salt, pepper, ketchup, and water. So, simple. But I'm going to brown this up, and I'm not going to drain it. I'm going to leave it like it is, unless there's a ton of the grease in it. But I like to get mine just a tiniest bit, like the crispy brown edges on my beef, which some would say is too far, but I don't. I like it that way. It's not burnt, so I'm fine with it. The other thing that I need to do today is fold clothes, because I have a massive amount that I washed yesterday. And I also forgot to fill my coffee pods yesterday. So I'm probably going to go ahead and sit down with you guys and do that. Maybe have a chat. I don't know. I don't know what I'd chat about, because nothing's going on right now. Which I probably wouldn't have had to wash clothes today. And I didn't actually technically have to wash clothes today. But Jeff brought on my shirt that he's going to have to wear on Friday and Monday for a special thing where they're launching a new car. So, I went ahead and washed it, because that shirt was not smelling pleasant. I know it's brand new. He just took the tags off, but it was not smelling pleasant. And, I wanted to get it cleaned, or get that smell out of it, whatever. So I just went ahead and made up a load. I'm not washing clean stuff. It's all dirty. But something else I didn't tell y'all while that's cooking. I didn't tell y'all what we got. We got some more curtains for our bedroom. Y'all remember a while back we had taken curtains out of that front room and put them in our bedroom, because the curtains that we had in our bedroom were just not us at all. And they were really long, and they just didn't work. Like, we weren't happy with them. We still have them, but they just are too frilly for our bedroom. And we actually did put them in that room. Well, anyway, we did get some new curtains because they were on clearance. We put those up. Here, I'll show y'all what they look like while that's cooking. But we got new curtains that are shorter, they fit better, and they just look better in here. And they're not real long. They're not dragging the floor like the other ones were puddling in the floor. The other ones are over there. It matches the headboard thing, the faux headboard. But we got those on clearance, so we got that. yesterday while we were at Walmart, and I totally forgot to tell y'all. And yes, we spent money, but it's not on food. We have not bought any food except the milk. Not breaking the rule. But I've always been scared I'd get caught. Now, in this situation, it's highly unlikely, but I don't want to be dishonest with y'all. That would be just wrong on so many levels. Also, I'm trying to figure, oh, there it is. Trying to figure out where a knife was missing. But yeah, I'm not going to be dishonest. Just like I told y'all, I didn't want to tell y'all how much we spent on groceries last month, but I told you. And I will tell you how much we spend on milk this month. But I used to have a little calendar up here, and it was so easy to see that little calendar and have a reference, but I don't have it anymore because it was last year's. But so far, we normally would have shopped 3 weeks for groceries because it's like 5 weeks. Even though some of it's January and some of it's March, technically it's not all February, but we still consider it part of February's week or whatever. So we would have already, no, that's not right. Anyway, we would have already shopped some, but we haven't shopped at all except yesterday we got the milk. So I think that's pretty good, but I'm not saying that on March 1st we're not going to go load up. No, we're not going to go crazy. What I'm thinking we're going to do is I'm going to show y'all what we have left on the last day of the month after I cook the meal. I'm going to show you everything we have, or else the next morning, one or the other. It's according to, what day is the last day of the month on? I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, I'll show y'all what we have left, and then my plan is not to just fill everything right back up because that would be defeating the purpose. My plan is to kind of still do like the pantry challenge situation in some ways, but just to get rid of some things that we really don't want. We don't eat it that much. Some processed foods. I'm thinking that we're probably, I don't know, I can't say for sure, but I don't think we're going to be buying sandwich bread anymore either because we like this so much. I don't know about buns and stuff, but I may be able to make a hamburger bun out of this recipe. And this is how much is left. Oh, it's still soft. It's nice. It smells good. And we have one of the cinnamon or the Amish bread left. Alright, so let me get back down here to show y'all this. Alright, so as you can see, it's got little brown bits down there. That's what I want. And I'm not going to worry about taking that oil out. I don't care if it's there. That little bit, it's not a big deal. But as you can see, it's got little brown bits on the beef. It's not, as Mr. Tom would say, it's not gray. It's actually browned. I want it browned. So what I'm going to do is get some water. I don't know how much exactly, but just however much I feel like I need to boil the noodles. Don't you fall in there. You could put tomatoes in here too if you want to, but we don't. Put one more of these in there. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and open this corn and put it in with the juices, all of it. It's going to go in there. Put the can opener away, and I shouldn't have. Y'all can't even see it that well. Let me get this open and I'll show you. Let me get it better. There we go. It looks kind of not so great right now, but that's alright. It will look better. Oh goodness, why'd you do that? Splash everywhere. Get all the corn out. Alright, so I've got the corn in there, I've got the beef and some water. Now I'm just going to put ketchup, probably at least a cup. I don't know how much is actually in this jar or bottle, whatever it is. Get all of it down there I can. And that's why I didn't want to squeeze it, because it just makes it a mess. Ooh, don't fall in. There's still a little bit in there. We want it all. That's good enough. Short of cutting the bottle open, I don't think I'm going to get much more out. Now, what I'm going to do is let this come to a boil. Then I'll put my noodles in. And if I think that there's not enough ketchup, I'll add more ketchup. But as of right now, I'm just going to stir it and let it come to a boil. You can use frozen corn, but then, you know, you don't have the juice from the corn, but that's okay too. You don't have to have the juice. But I'm going to let it heat up and I'll be back. Okay, so it's starting to boil, and I'm kind of thinking I'm going to need some more ketchup in here, but I'm going to wait until I know for sure. Ooh, I like to done it then. I almost made a huge mess. Anyway, I'm going to get the noodles in there. All but that one that I dropped on the floor. We don't want it. It's a reject, I guess. And I'm going to just let this, I'm going to turn it down just a tiny bit because I don't want it to boil over, but I'm just going to let the noodles get done, and then, Jeff, what do you think? Do you think it needs more ketchup? I think it needs more ketchup. It looks like it needs more ketchup. Let's put some more ketchup. It's not the same kind, but we don't care. It's what I opened. I don't know how much that is. A couple cups of ketchup, I guess. I don't really know. I don't have an exact measurement. But till your water looks ketchupy. Anyway, I'm going to let this finish cooking and I'll show you what it looks like after it's done. But while this is cooking, because all that's got left is now is the noodles to get done. While this is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and do my coffee pots. Okay, so I've shown y'all this a lot of times. I have buried the scoop. But all I'm doing is filling these pots that I got off Amazon, which some of them I didn't. Some of them I bought from Walmart. But then I found these on Amazon. They were a lot better priced. I just fill them up and I put them in my jar. And then I have coffee for usually 2 weeks. It's just according to how much I drink. Sometimes I drink 2 cups a day, or 2 of my whatever. Well, I guess it's a cup. It's still a cup. It's just not 8 ounces. Sometimes I drink 2 a day. Sometimes I just drink 1. But I drink 1 for my collagen every day. And these are the ones I got from Walmart. They are more expensive. They work the same, so. But if you do get any of these little pods, make sure they're the right ones for your machine, because I did buy some that were on clearance at Walmart and they were the wrong size. And this stuff is trying to boil crazily. It's going nuts. Alright, stir that a little bit. What you doing? Jeff's trying to figure out somewhere to put my binders, my recipe binders, since we took that other little thing out of the living room. He's trying to figure out somewhere to put those, because it's the only thing that I've got to figure out. They won't go in there, but I am going to be having some more stuff out of that soon. Will they go on this shelf right here, or they're too big for that shelf, aren't they? What about up there? No, I can't reach them then, and that'll be annoying because I always have to ask for help. I don't mind asking for help, but sometimes you or Noah are not here. So that won't work either. Can you come stir this? Because it's gone crazy with this boiling today. I don't know why it's boiling so hard. That way I don't have to stop doing this. But anyway, this morning I had to do it the way I used to do it when I didn't have very many of these pods, and I had to fill it myself. I mean, it's not a big deal. I don't care. But since I have these, I can have, it's for convenience. I started out with only 2. And then I just got more because it's convenient to just fill them all up. And I've never, let's see, I bought 2 different kinds that were already made, and I didn't like it. It's like they weren't the strength I wanted. I didn't like the coffee. So, and this is cheaper anyway. So this is the way I started doing it. The clothes are done. Alright, that's all that's going to fit in that. And the rest of them, I will just drop back into this after I fill it up. And just use these 4 first. Which I have another one, but it's wet. It actually needs to be cleaned. It's not just wet. It's the one I used today. I haven't taken it out of the machine yet. And that was less than 5 minutes. It was like 4 minutes and I'm already done. Plus I stopped to stir up the stuff, and I've been talking too. So my coffee's ready to go. There's a gnat. Kill it dead. Okay, so I'm not gonna worry about taking it to the table to show y'all. That's a weird one. Look at that one. It's so big. That one was too. That was more like a cane instead of a... Look at these elbows, Jeffrey. Them elbows are crazy. They're big. Some of them are like wild shaped.
It's a whole arm.
Yeah, it kind of does. Look like the whole arm almost. Anyways, that sounds kind of gross now that we talked about it. I don't think I want to talk about that anymore. We have some leftover cornbread if somebody wants some. We've got crackers. We've got the bread that I made, the other loaf bread, like white bread, whatever. So this right here is just a simple, very cheap meal, and it is actually one of Noah's favorites, and I think this is one he asked for, isn't it? We're having a lot of them that he asked for this month, because I got him to make me a list, and he made a list. I thought he was going to put a couple things on there, and that was it. But nope. He put like 12, wasn't it? It was very easy meal planning this month. So, we're going to eat, and then I'm going to fold clothes. And I don't know what else that we're going to do tonight, because it's already 6:30. So, I'll be back when I start folding clothes, but you'll just be watching and hearing music at that time.
parts of you. Oh my, our bodies interlace, slow and easy. And I can reach you from a distance. I can, so beautiful. I can hear you within the silence. We will dance away the gloomy days right here. We are silver line, one of a kind, you and me. Stay close when it rains, let me keep parts of you. Hand in hand is how we sleep every night. And I will watch you, breath after breath, hold on, so beautiful. And if you fall, I will catch you. We will dance away gloomy days right here. We are silver line, one of a kind, you and me. We will dance away the gloomy days right here. We are silver line, one of a kind, you and me. And I can reach you from a distance. I can, so beautiful. I can hear you within the silence. Ooh.
Okay guys, since I have those chores done, supper done, everybody's happy and fed, food is put away, all the things, I'm going to go because I have some more Bible study to do before tomorrow for our Bible study, which I should have reminded y'all so y'all could know about it, because you're going to see this after the Bible study's over. So I should have went ahead and done that, but I forgot. I'm not with it, I guess. Well, I do talk about it sometimes on my different videos, but every Tuesday and Thursday I have a Bible study, 2 p.m. Central for Tuesday and 2:30 p.m. Central for Thursdays. And I need to do a little bit more studying for that, so I'm going to do that tonight. And of course I don't record that, but I'm going to get me a shower. I'm already in comfy clothes, but I put on some more comfy clothes that you probably saw me lay to the side whenever the boys are taking out garbage. Noah just gave me my garbage can back. But anyway, I laid them over to the side whenever we were folding clothes. I didn't expect Jeff to help, but he did a little bit, and that's fine. I'm grateful for it. But yeah, I'm going to shower. Tonight's dinner was a simple one, but it was a good one, and it was also a very cheap one too. I mean, it doesn't cost a lot to make that meal. There's not a lot involved in it, but it is good. It's something that Mama had always cooked, but she didn't put corn in it. That's the only difference with mine. So there's two things that I cook the same way Mama did, except I do add one more thing, a different vegetable in each one of them. So I don't think there's anything else I need to talk about. I don't know of anything else that I can think of right now. Who knows? I'll probably remember it later. But that is all I have for today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and do all the YouTube things. If you didn't, do them anyway, because you might like something I do later. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.